Ethiopian Prime Minister presided over a high-level meeting with the military officers today, and the statement issued after the meeting indicates that Ethiopian military has been tasked with a mission by the Ethiopian Prime Minister. Which mission? Is the Prime Minister preparing ENDF for war? Preparing for more conflicts? Secondly, the Tigray president has refused a request by a political party. What happened? The refusal of this request has put Geta Acheda Reda, former Tigray president, in trouble. Is Geta Acheda's political future now uncertain? Does he have no political future? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for watching. Let's start with the new story about Geta Acheda Reda, former Tigray president, who established a new political party a few months ago. Tigray Democratic Solidarity is the name of the party. It's also called Samrat Party. Samrat Party is a regional party. It was formed after Geta Acheda Reda fled to Addis Ababa from Mekelle. By the way, the day he fled Mekelle, I said he won't return. Though in an interview with an international news outlet, he claimed that he's going to return to Mekelle soon, but till today he has not visited Tigray since he fled Mekelle. Geta Acheda Reda has formed a new party, but he wants to hold party's founding congress in Tigray. National Election Board of Ethiopia gave 3 months to Geta Acheda Reda to hold a party congress, which is a requirement for the party to be fully registered. Party has been registered, but not fully registered. For complete registration, the party needs to hold a congress in the presence of ENDF representatives. Not ENDF, sorry, NEBE representatives. I used the wrong word, wrong acronym. NEBE, National Election Board of Ethiopia. NEBE gave 3-month time to Geta Acheda Reda to hold a party congress. Getachew wants to hold the party congress in Tigray. He tried to establish a party office in Mekelle, but TPLF, Tigray military-backed elements, stormed the office. Office closed, everything looted there. Office now has been closed. Getachew party workers are not being allowed to carry out any political activity in Tigray. Now, Geta Acheda Reda's Samrat party has written a letter to Tigray Reda-led Tigray interim government, requesting the interim government to allow Samrat party to hold a congress in Tigray. So what was the response from interim government? As expected, Tigray interim government, citing security concerns, refused to allow Geta Acheda Reda's party to hold a congress anywhere in Tigray. Getachew now is unable to hold party congress. He was given 3 months by NEBE. Reportedly, NEBE has extended the time period now for 90 more days. He was given 90 days, 3 months. So after the expiry of this first deadline, Getachew will have 90 more days to hold a party congress. Getachew's political future is very uncertain now. He has no place in TPLF, kicked out of TPLF. He founded Samrat. Samrat is not being allowed to be organized in Tigray. He's working with PP. He cannot join PP. So what will he do? Hard times ahead for him politically. I think if TPLF and Tigray military don't allow him to hold party congress in Tigray, Samrat will be insignificant. Samrat needs to have footing. It needs to have foothold in Tigray. Without that, it cannot be a strong political party. Let's see now, will Getachew press ahead with organizing Samrat, or will he join PP? That remains to be seen. Now back to the main news story, viewers. Ethiopian PM today presided over a meeting of Ethiopian military officers. Birhanu Jula, the chief of the Ethiopian forces, was there. Field Marshal Birhanu Jula. Air Chief was there too. Other chiefs were there too. Top ENDF generals were there. Abiy reportedly told the participants at the meeting that Ethiopia is now very strong geopolitically. Ethiopia has regained its geopolitical prominence and importance. He asked military security forces to take action against insiders and outsiders, against enemies who are inside and who are outside. Secondly, he talked about internal security too, crime, kidnapping for ransom, smuggling, etc. He asked security forces to take action. We know that internal security is not the mandate of Ethiopian National Defense Force. Internal security should be handled by police, not by ENDF. But he instructed ENDF to take action against those involved in activities which are a threat to security internally too. Now my question, viewers, is Ethiopian PM preparing the Ethiopian National Defense Force for another war? I have received more information on this topic, which I'm working on, and hopefully in coming hours I'll do a video. It seems that, by the way, the top tier of ENDF and Abiy, PM Abiy held meetings. I did a video on that, live chat. In fact, I told you preparations for war are being made. But it seems that now other officers of the mid-level ranks are also being taken into confidence. And today's briefing by the Ethiopian military with today's meeting between military and the Ethiopian Prime Minister indicates that main player in Ethiopia in security sector is the Ethiopian National Defense Force. Though internally, police should be the main player. But police is under ENDF. Even governments are under ENDF. For example, in the Amhara region, Arega Kabbe, they cannot survive as the president without ENDF support. Same is the case in parts of Velega, parts of Oromia too. So ENDF is supporting the governments too. And without ENDF, obviously PM Abiy cannot continue as the Prime Minister of Ethiopia. To his Republican guards, but still he needs ENDF support. ENDF is the most powerful institution in Ethiopia now. And the Prime Minister wants ENDF to take action against those who are creating problems internally and externally. Internally, already an operation is ongoing against Oromo Liberation Army, against Fano. Does he want intensified operation, more operation? Does he want declaration of war on internal players? Externally, one of the main issues for Ethiopia these days is sea access. Abiy said, PM Abiy, 2 days ago, that he will soon, that he will solve the issue of Red Sea access, just like he has solved the issue of dam, River Nile Dam. He said this access issue just 30 years old. It can be solved. So it seems that PM Abiy is giving a mission. He's assigning ENDF to fulfill a mission. Mission of intensifying operations against internal Ethiopian armed groups and mission to achieve Ethiopian geostrategic objectives. And one of these objectives is sea access. So in a way, we can say the Prime Minister of Ethiopia mandated ENDF to take action against Egypt, against Eritrea, against other players too in the region which are working against Ethiopian interests. That seems to be preparation for war. Basically, the minds of ENDF officers are being made up for a possible confrontation, internally and externally. This is how I see today's meeting between the Ethiopian Prime Minister and ENDF officers. Thanks for watching.